Now take you to Parliament, where the majority has dismissed calls for a bailout for cocoa farmers amid a reduction of the prices of the commodity on the international market. The caucus says the reckless borrowing of the NPP government has rendered Ghana incapable of borrowing from the international capital market to offer a bailout to the cocoa farmers. ChannelOne News' Nia Ikwe-Okai reports.
Majority caucus on Thursday addressed journalists shooting down calls by the minority for bailouts for cocoa farmers in the wake of the reduction of the price of the commodity on the international market. Now, the majority caucus argued that as a result of the reckless borrowing by the Akufo-Addo administration, which resulted in about 60 billion Ghana cedi debt at Cocoa Board, the Mahama government is unable to offer that bailout.
And now they are saying that the capital market that they've sacked, they declared Ghana bankrupt. And they're asking us to go and borrow. From where? In the international capital market, when you are passing and you mention the name of Ghana, everybody covers his money. Oh, you're not aware? No. Do you understand? So we, as descendants of Ghana who have inherited a country that is known not to pay debt. So where are they asking us to go and borrow from? Must have do have money to give us.
The caucus also stated that Cocoa Board would require no less than 30 billion Ghana cedis to sustain its operations.
That 30 billion is not to pay the 60 billion they've left. It is just to make sure that Cocoa Board can do lala sulala. 30 billion. So you can now understand. 30 billion. Cocoa Board doesn't deal with millions. So. 30 billion in working capital. Meanwhile, if you look at the accounts of Cocoa Board, you will notice that there's a big hole sitting there that needs to be addressed. The net equity of Cocoa Board is over 20 billion. In other words,
Members of Parliament also made statements on the floor regarding 8 Ghanaian tomato traders who were killed by a terrorist group in Burkina Faso while engaging in their lawful trading activities.
Immediately, the president of Burkina Faso, General Ibrahim Traoré, became a special guest at the inauguration of President Mahama. And I'm not saying it. Security experts indicated, Mr. Speaker, that Ghanaians were going to become targets. And indeed, these traders, Mr. Speaker, let's ask ourselves the fundamental question. These traders are not combatants. These traders do not play any role in the conflict in Burkina Faso. This Palungu Dam was supposed to help us irrigate the land. We spent $12 million US, and we don't have anything to show. If this dam has been built, we would have been able to grow our tomatoes up north. When you take $12 million to do irrigation for them, do the irrigation. You don't chop the money. You chop the money and drove the women into Burkina Faso to buy tomatoes. And they went and died there. And you want to come and do politics in this chamber. Sing it, Pualugu. Pualugu, yes. Again, sing, yes.
Speaking at a meeting with members of the Ghana Israel-Palestine Friendship Association, the Israeli ambassador to Ghana called on the Christian and Muslim community in Ghana to offer prayers for Gaza to ensure peace and tranquility.
I really hope that eventually, miraculously, something will happen and there will not be a need. There will not be a need for the Israeli army to do the peace enforcing. So I try to be optimistic, but I don't want to bluff anybody. The situation is fragile, and I really appeal the friends here to pray. We all pray for Lord, whether we are Christians, Muslims. If there are any Muslims here, I would like also to congratulate them in Ramadan Kareem, or Jews. And we should all need to pray for peace and tranquility and stability in Israel and in the Middle East.
He also disclosed that nearly 2,000 Israeli soldiers have lost their lives as a result of the war with Palestine.
We don't want to be in Gaza. We don't need it. Let 2 million people in Gaza have their own life, as long as Gaza will not threaten anymore the future and the stability and the well-being of Israel.